Today we're super excited to show you guys the first major renovation that we've done to our 4006 Cyclone.
Alright, before we get started, I just wanted to show you guys a few photos of what the RV looked like when we picked it up from the dealer.
So one of the first things that we did was tackle around the fireplace, and we painted this a navy blue color. The next thing that we wanted to do was figure out what to do with the cabinets that were above the TV. They were kind of shallow and it was hard to find stuff to put in there, so we just decided to take that whole thing down. And then we found this piece of wood at a shop in Maine, $35 for a live edge wood. And so we finished that up, put some stain on it, and now we have a piece of Maine that's going to be traveling around with us. So we kind of love that we're picking up pieces from around the country while we travel to have decorations in here. The next thing was the radio that was below the TV, and the box that the radio was in was offset from the TV and the fireplace. It just didn't look right. It was kind of driving us nuts. So we decided to just take that whole thing out, and we actually moved it to a new location, which is down here. So we kept the same box that it was in. We just stuck it down in that cabinet right there. So we still have access to our radio. So when we took out the radio, there's actually a pretty large hole that's behind here for all the wires to run through. So we needed to figure out what to do with that. And we decided to buy some shiplap from Lowe's and put up here on the wall to cover that up and kind of give it some more character. The other challenge we faced was when we took the cabinets down above the TV, there was a hole in the ceiling from the electrical wire running down. So we decided just to cut a disc out of wood to cover that hole and tie it into the design of the wall to kind of bring it all together. So Lindsay had this plant down here. She really wanted a plant stand for it, which we couldn't really find something that would really fit into that space. So I ended up taking some scrap wood that we had from another project and put that together. It fits perfectly in the little corner that we have for it. Another change that we made was I don't know what this is, this whole panel, all the switches and everything are behind that. When it comes from the factory, it only comes with one door in the middle, and what we decided to do was just paint this whole thing to match the cabinets over here and then put new doors on. I made these new doors to put over it to kind of cover up those areas, and now like the whole column ties in together nicely, and it has a weird effect where it kind of like blends in and it doesn't stand out as much, which is nice. So next onto the stairs, you saw those already, but we put some peel and stick wallpaper on there, and it was pretty amazing how big of an effect that had. Everybody saw it. They loved it when the first time they saw it. That was an easy change to do. Also, the tread stair protectors that were on here, the metal strips, they have some pan head screws, I guess. They're rounded at the top, and every time you'd step on those, it was like stepping on a Lego. So we went and got some flat top screws and put in there, and that was an easy fix for that. The next thing was the handle over here. So these stairs are actually pretty tall compared to our other RV, and we've had a lot of people trip going up and down these stairs already. So we ended up putting in this stair rail right here that we built out of the scrap wood from the shelf up there. We had a piece left over, so we cut this out, finished it up, and now it's on our wall as a handle too. So nice little addition. So we've got some more space on the wall here where we plan to put some more of this artwork that Lindsay's done, and you can see the curtains in the background. We took the cornice down from up there, and we'll probably be replacing the curtains just because we don't like that look. We'll get some new ones from IKEA when we get close to one. And then coming back over to the TV area, we've got some artwork up here that's going to be replaced. Lindsay wants to get some Jess Frank artwork that she wants to display up there. And then the mountains are something that we built out of leftover wood. But we've got the shelf and then the mantle where the radio was, taking that out opened this up. So now we've got a couple of areas where we can really show off some of the things that we've collected as we travel around, and we're really looking forward to having that space to do that. But we hope that you like what we did with our remodel here, and that you'll stay tuned for other changes that we have coming up. We've got a lot of other projects that we're working on in the kitchen, the pantry area, and then in the back room where the garage area where the kids are. We're going to be redoing a lot of stuff there. So we hope that you guys stay tuned for other changes and videos that we have coming out.
Thanks for watching. We'd love it if you'd subscribe and leave us a comment down below, and maybe even check out some of the other videos that we put together.